Now, Werder Bremen leads by 6:30, taking Schalke 04. Now let's look at that. Hertha Berlin, Bayern Munich now for the hosts. 7 Jovetic hobbled off last Friday in Bremen with a muscle injury and is ruled out. Wilfred Kanga has a stomach virus and will be assessed closer to the game. Former Norway keeper Ron Jansten has been suspended for disciplinary reasons, while Martin Dahle is struggling with a shin injury. Jesse Ngankam has a thigh injury, while Kelian Sona had knee surgery and likely miss the rest of the year. For the visitors, Manuel Neuer is nearing a return from a shoulder injury, while Leroy Sané has recovered from a thigh injury. Matis de Ligt is struggling with a thigh problem on his own. Lucas Hernandez is nearing a return from an abductor injury, while Bruno Sarr has had an operation on his patella tendon. Will also miss the World Cup. Thomas Müller will not be rushed back from a hip injury and is eyeing a comeback against Schalke next weekend. We've seen them hobble. We've seen them hop from pot for different points, blowing hot and cold when you expect them to get the job done. But with that case, would that be the case rather later this afternoon?
No, right. I think this would be a chance for them to get back on form. You know, on the continent, they are doing very well, unbeaten at the Champions League, and then have qualified, of course. But, you know, back at the La Liga, I don't know how they play, because I look at the lineups, it's the same set of players. Bundesliga, rather. Same set of players. It's the same Mane, same Salah, same Choupo-Moting, but they don't just get wins in. But I still think that it's a Bundesliga. We know the story always, that sometimes, you know, the tabletoppers just hold the table down, you know, for Bayern Munich to come and take it, because they've got quality, they've got strength in depth as well. So on the long run, probably post-World Cup, when bulk of these teams are fatigued and tired, injury concerns and all of that, they come in with their quality, start everything, and get to it. It's been happening before. At some point, it was Dortmund as tabletoppers for like 6-7 weeks in the Bundesliga, but Bayern Munich nearly won it. So I think I'm not entirely surprised, you know, with the way things are, but I'm just surprised we did started the season, you know, because it's been so unfamiliar for them. But at the end of the day, it should be them winning the Bundesliga title at the end of the day.
Right, action continues tomorrow. Bayern Leverkusen by 3:30. Welcome table toppers Union Berlin. Freiburg taking FC Cologne by 5:30. Lorient taking PSG tomorrow by 1 p.m. Clermont taking Montpellier, Nice, Brest, Reims, Nantes, Toulouse, Monaco, Lille, Reims, Marseille, Lyon. Talking about the French League on fixtures. Boavista in action tomorrow, taking Real Braga, Casapia, Maritimo taking Famalicão, and Nasero taking Benfica, who are the league leaders.
Casapia. That's Victor Godwin.
Yeah, Saviour
Godwin, rather.
Yeah, welcome football fan. Name and location. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, talk to us.
Are you a child?
I didn't get that.
I'm asking if you are a child.
If I'm what?
If your name is Rachel.
I think you know, possibly check that number and then
try
you call again. Rachel or
I think sometimes it shocks me how people mistake numbers and it gets directly to a live show, live radio show.
It happens.
It has a one in 1,000 chance.
No, it's
really,
not. It doesn't. You know,
a live radio show.
Yeah, it's a number. You miss a number and then it's 090-222-3101. So it could be 090-222-210 and then your life.
That's crazy.
Hello, Rachel.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah, let me talk about, I believe there will be a continental match this weekend for the teams that participating in the Premier League.
Well, yes, for the CAF Women's Champions League, but for the men's Confederations Cup is for midweek.
Okay, Rachel, let me say that I'm so happy, at least for some kind of recent improvement for the latest between Richmond and Plateau that play. I want to say, and even if I also lead it for them, let me say that I'm so happy for the performance. Now, football has come to stay, so the team must go well to still win and progress to the next round. I wish the Nigerian team for the best. That's my
Thank you very much for joining. We appreciate you a great deal. That wrap up this football conversations here so we can get into other business for today, Mari. Check out Facebook for us quickly as we look to recap the conversations from there as well.
That's not how my story goes. You could be my hero before I let you go. And now I'm falling.
Well, it's early, but the transfer gossips, the top of it is got to be Liverpool leading the race to sign Jude Bellingham. Well, the man has been a sensation this year, sent tongues wagging across the globe with consistent, prolific performances week in, week out. Well, Leeds United have been ordered to pay £18.4 million for a player that got on loan in 2020. Well, I'll tell you about his name in a bit. Kevin Augustin, came in from RB Leipzig, now. The Court of Arbitration of Sports has asked Leeds to pay RB Leipzig €21 million, that's 18.4 million after the appeal against the transfer of Jean-Kevin Augustin was dismissed by the CAS. Leeds had appealed against FIFA's ruling in June that they must honour their purchase obligation for the striker who joined on loan in 2020. CAS upheld FIFA's decision in its entirety and ordered Leeds to pay the first instalment of £5.9 million. Leeds say they will appeal this particular decision again. It looks like it's a long road.
Very tricky. Yeah, right. I think Jean-Kevin Augustin, when he left Leipzig, I was worried because in Leipzig at then were flying high. They had Timo Werner and the rest of them in the team. He wanted to play in the championship by then because later in the championship he went there initially on loan but just couldn't perform, and then there were stories about the fact that there was some appearance-based bonuses and all of that Leeds at the end of the day decided not to be and all of that. So I hope that the issue is settled. Right, back on Facebook, it's Mason Jr. says, good afternoon, sports presenters. EPL is back with some cracking fixtures. I want to wish my team Chelsea all the best as they take on their London rivals. Arsenal, I know it won't be easy, but all this time wish them the very best. Mboti Sandy says, wishing my team Chelsea a perfect victory over Arsenal tomorrow. Percy Daniel Bassi says, I wish Man City a great weekend because we are beating Fulham 6-0 today. Happy weekend, guys. Kingdom penultimately for now says, my prayers is for Reece James to return and make his debut in the World Cup for his country. Ubon Classic Itasen says, happy PM Brighton Maradona. Chelsea should prepare well against us coming to the bridge tomorrow because I don't want to hear any complaint from their fans after once I've taken the 4-3 point. It's going to be fireworks from the blast of the whistle, and there will be no hiding place for Chelsea or Arsenal. Down Chelsea. Right
now, here's Eric Ten Hag, answering questions as to whether or not skipper Harry Maguire will get more minutes as the World Cup gets closer.
The England squad gets named next week. Do you think Harry will get minutes, and is it not your problem in terms of him in England whether he has match action before that World Cup squad?
We have to win with Manchester United, clear, and I hope that we perform well and that we. That the England manager take as much as possible players for Manchester United in his squad.
Right, so that's Eric Ten Hag, answering the question quite clearly there.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of complaints about this man's English, particularly the phrase "good evening." It's been a popular phrase with Unai Emery, and it's been working to improve on his English. And one of such shows that he's been watching just to help him improve his English is what we hear from Unai Emery now. Unai.
It's so difficult.
I don't understand.
But I am ambitious as well. And I prefer to watch difficult series with the language to improve better. And really, I think I can understand better the Birmingham history with these movies.
Yeah, sure. Well, the show you watch, it likes Peaky Blinders.
Oh, really? Yeah, they speak real British English actually.
Yeah, so.
I watched a few episodes of Peaky Blinders.
Just imagine.
No, but Unai doesn't sound like the characters of Peaky Blinders.
That's it. It's a long walk. It's
long practice.
It's a long journey. Rome wasn't built in a day. Now, Graham Potter, talking about Chelsea having had an extra 24 hours over Arsenal ahead of this weekend's fixture, and whether or not it's a biggie.
The fact that we've all been playing so much, it's almost like rearranging the